Hello everyone. Today we are going to bring you a special report about Cần Thơ culture.
My name is Thảo, Ngân, and we are here with my teammates Hoàng, Quốc, Khánh, and Thiên.
Today we're exploring the fascinating culture, lively festival, and delicious cuisine that make Cần Thơ so special.
Not wasting our time more, let's get straight into the video.
Hello there.
Hello.
So, what's your name?
My name is Rustam.
Okay, so Rustam, where are you from?
I'm originally from Russia, but I've lived in the US most of my life.
Oh, that's cool. So we want to interview you about the Vietnamese culture. And so here are my first question. What was your first impression when you arrived at Cần Thơ?
My first impression was about the weather. I think most people that arrive in Vietnam get a feeling of the humidity and how different it is to most other countries. So it took some time adjusting to that. And also the traffic and the noise are very different from other countries.
Oh, yeah, of course. And what aspects of Cần Thơ culture have you found the most surprising or fascinating?
For me, the most surprising and fascinating part of the culture is how warm people are. Generally in the South, I think people are very warm and kind and welcoming. So I was really struck by that, by the way people behave. My neighbors, people at the shops, or just strangers on the street.
Oh yeah, that's cool to know. So, what have you learned about the Vietnamese way of life from living in Cần Thơ?
I think the big difference for me that I noticed is how close families are. The way everybody's really, they live together, they work together, they support each other. It's a very close-knit community. It's very different from where I grew up, especially the United States.
Oh.
And also I think there's a lot less emphasis on materialism. People live in a more simple way, less concerned about money, more how to support each other, their family, less about acquiring wealth and material things.
Yeah, that's lovely.
So my name is Quốc, and I would love to ask you the next questions. What festivals have you participated in or witnessed while living in Cần Thơ?
The most memorable and biggest one is definitely Tet holiday for me. It's one of the longest holidays and the most iconic. There's also other festivals that I don't know the exact name of, but they deal with mooncakes. Those are also my favorites. And lantern festivals are also very interesting.
Yeah. Next question: are there any festival customs that stood out to you as particularly unique or meaningful?
I think everything is part of the Tet festival is very unique and different for me. For example, burning money to help the next year for success and wealth. The way a lot of families work together. If they have like a business, they try to make money. The year before, they'll work really hard. During Tet holiday, they'll do a full clean of the house or a business. Those kind of traditions are very different from where I grew up.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Thảo Ngân, and I have some questions for you. What was your first experiences with Cần Thơ cuisine, and how did you feel about it?
My first experiences were with rice and noodle dishes. I really liked cơm sườn. That was one of my favorite dishes when I first came to Vietnam. And of course, banh mi always. So there's a lot of dishes that I tried for the first time and I really loved. But getting used to spicy food did take a long time.
Hi, my name is Thảo, and I will ask you the last question. So, have you visited the Foley Market in Gara?
Yes, I have. I've been there 3 times.
Oh, it's my hometown.
Nice.
And if so, what did you think about the food sold there?
The food?
Yeah, the food.
So I've been there before when it was still used for transportation and for commercially, and I've also been there after it was kind of just for tourists. So I kind of had both experiences. I think the food was a lot better years ago because there was a lot more variety and people came there. You know, that was their place to eat breakfast if they worked there. Now it's kind of just a few small things for tourists, so it's not as good. It's interesting. I think the most interesting experience is the fact that you're eating on a boat and you're ordering something. If you want coffee, you just signal the boat somewhere else and they come to you. If you want noodles, they'll come to you. The food is really simple. Usually it's like a sandwich or some soup. But the fruit is really nice to buy groceries at the floating market. That was interesting.
Yeah, like you said before, like in the past, the food really delicious, really good, and I love it. But now they change. A lot of people they quit doing that, so kind of sad.
Yeah.
I guess this is the last question. If there are any question you want to ask us for your knowledge about our festival culture.
About festival culture.
Yeah.
I've been here a long time. I have to think what I could ask. What do you think has changed for like in terms of culture or festivals, or for your parents' generation and yours? Like, what are some of the changes you think have happened in terms of culture in Vietnam?
Oh, that our young generation now we want to have like more like Western festival like Halloween, you know, and yeah, and our parents kind of accepting it and try letting us to enjoy that festival, and just we just like traditional family and we follow our culture normally. That holiday and everything else. On some other festival from other country that we don't know much, but we have kind of a familiar, festival of Death in Mexico and our like July in Vietnam. Yeah.
Okay, that's
In conclusion, the foreigners seem to like Vietnamese culture, interested in festival and especially love the food. Moreover, they also curious about exchange festival and feel surprised about it.
This is the end of video, folks. Thank you guys for watching it, and we have a huge thanks to Rustam for helping us with this one. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. It's really helpful for us. So goodbye everyone, and see you guys in next year.